Okay, let's have a look at locomotion. What do you mean by locomotion? Animals moving from one place to another place. එක තැනක ඉඳලා තවත් තැනකට සත්තු ගමන් කරනවා නම් අපි ඒකට කියනවා locomotion කියලා. So what is locomotion? Animals moving from one place to another place. So what are the types of locomotion? How can they locomote? By swimming, they can creep, right? Running, flying, crawling, by walking. They can move from one place to another place. And then we learned appendages. Appendages, avayava, right? Means locomotion walata udaw wena avayava monawada. Appendages. Now, if you take a millipede, who is a millipede? Hakaralla, right? So if you take a millipede, legs will help him to move. If you take a centipede, who is a centipede? Pattaya. If you take a centipede, legs will help him. If you take a fish, what will help him to move? His fins, varal, saha tail. Then if you take insects, they have wings. So their wings help them to locomote. Then crocodiles. Crocodiles have a snout. What is a snout? Homba, right? A hombeng tamai egolan gaman karanne, right? So a hombeng tamai watara padagana gaman karanne. So snouts help crocodiles for locomotion. Let's have a look at few microorganisms. We have different types of microorganisms. One is bacteria, the second one is protozoa, virus, fungi, and algae. Fungi, algae, right? So once you take bacteria, there are three different types. There are three different shapes. That is rod-shaped, we have spherical-shaped ones, and spiral-shaped ones. Rod-shaped ones, spherical-shaped ones, and spiral-shaped ones. Then what are the uses of bacteria? We can make antibiotics. We can make antibiotics using bacteria and food fermentation. Jeevanuharanayata. Yogurt and cheese. When making yogurt and cheese, you need bacteria. And what are the harmful effects? It can cause sore throat and stomachache. Sore throat, stomachache. Sore throat, stomachache. And if you take protozoa, it can be seen in hay water. Piduru sahita jale, palkarapu piduru sahita jale, apik dakina pulon protozoa. So cilia helps them to move. Cilia is one appendage which helps protozoa to move, right? So cilia helps them to move. Protozoa, we have two types of protozoa, that is paramecium and amoeba. Paramecium is like a shoe, right? It's a shape of a shoe. And amoeba, it doesn't have a proper shape. Amoeba doesn't have a proper shape. Then what are the harmful effects of protozoa? It can cause malaria and diarrhea. Malaria, diarrhea. Malaria, diarrhea, right? Diarrhea means loose motion, right? What do you mean by diarrhea? Loose motion. Then let's have a look at virus. You can see a picture of a virus. And what are the uses of viruses? You can make antibiotics using viruses, and you can diagnose infections. You can diagnose infections. අපිට infections ආවහම අපිට diagnose කරන්න නම් virus helpful වෙනවා. Then it can cause chicken pox and measles. It can cause chicken pox and measles. Let's have a look at fungi. We have two different types of fungi, that is yeast and molds. Molds means pus. Pus වලට අපි කියනවා molds කියලා. So what are the uses of fungi? We can make food such as bread using fungi. And for food fermentation, you can use fungi. And what are the harmful effects of fungi? It spoils our food and it destroys timber. Timber කියලා කියන්නේ lea වලට. Lea දිරාපත් කරනවා, lea වලට හානි පමුණවනවා fungi වලින්, right? Then let's have a look at algae. Chlamydomonas. You can see a picture of chlamydomonas. What are the uses of chlamydomonas? To make oxygen, medicine and food, we need algae, chlamydomonas. What are the harmful effects of algae? It will cause diarrhea, nausea and vomiting, skin, eye, throat infections, and it will cause breathing difficulties, right? Let's have a look at plants. Now I have circled the types of plants which they have given in the textbook. In addition to those types of plants, I have given you two other types such as herbs and climbers. Herbs කියලා කිව්වේ ඖෂධ පැලෑටි, climbers කියලා කිව්වේ දිගට එතන වැල්, right? Okay, let's have a look at herbs. Why do we use herbs? ඖෂධ පැලෑටි ඕන වෙන්නේ මොනවටද? To make medicine and perfume, such as ginger, cottonwood, right? These are some of the herbs. Ginger, inguru, cottonwood, sandundara. Then plants. What are the plants you know? Mimosa, Nidikumba, right? Trees. Let's have a look at trees. Banyan tree, Nugagas tiyanava, orange trees, banana trees, and coconut trees. Then let's have a look at shrubs. Shrubs. What are shrubs? They have many stems. Podi kandan tiyanava, chudi kandan tiyanava, godak. And it's a bushy plant. Bush ekata hadenne shrubs. So what are the shrubs you know? Tomato, strawberry, chili, and rose. We have four different types of shrubs: tomato, strawberry, chili, and rose. And let's have a look at creepers. Creepers have weak stems. Durwala kandan tamai tiyene creepers wala. Creepers yanne polawa dige adila. So they have thin branches. Podi tuni atu tamai vihidila gihila tiyenne. They grow along the ground. Bima dige tamai eva adenne. So what are the creepers? Pumpkin and watermelon. Watermelon, komodo, pumpkin and watermelon. And let's have a look at few climbers. They have weak stems. What are weak stems? Durwala kandan, right? So what are the climbers you know? Passion fruit, grapes, and pepper. Passion fruit. එතනවත් සමහර ගස් ආධාරකයක් විදියට අරගෙන උඩට එතන ඒවට අපි කියනවා climbers කියලා. So what are the climbers you know? Passion fruit, grapes, pepper, gummiris. They need a support to grow up. ඒවට ඕන වෙනවා ආධාරකයක් උඩට ඇදිලා යන්න. Right. Then we have different types of environments when we consider about plants. When we consider plants, they grow in different environments. විවිධ පරිසරවල වැඩෙන පැලෑටි තියෙනවා. Terrestrial environments, aquatic environments, coastal environments, and mangrove. terrestrial, aquatic, coastal, mangrove. terrestrial කියලා කියන්නේ බිම වැඩෙන පැලෑටි. terrestrial භූගත පැලෑටි. බිම වැඩෙන පැලෑටි. aquatic කියලා කියන්නේ ජලයේ වැඩෙන පැලෑටි, ජලජ පැලෑටි. coastal කියලා කියන්නේ මුහුදු පරිසර ආශ්‍රිතව වැඩෙන පැලෑටි. coastal plants. Then mangrove plants means කඩොලාන. Right? Then there are some features called morphological features. What are the morphological features, you know? Roots, stems, leaves, flowers, shapes, sizes, colors of fruits and seeds. Seeds කියලා කියන්නේ බීජ වර්ග, right? So morphological features are the parts of a plant. Okay. Then animals based on type of food. Now, when animals eat food, when they take food, we can categorize animals into 3 different types. What are they? They are carnivores, omnivores, and herbivores. Carnivores are the animals who eat meat, and omnivores are the animals who eat meat and plants both. දෙකම ආහාරයට ගන්න අයට අපි කියනවා omnivores කියලා. Who are herbivores? Herbivores are the animals who eat plants. Right. And animals based on external factors. External factors කියලා කියන්නේ බාහිර factors. බාහිර ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ බාහිරින් ඒගොල්ලන් පේන විදිය අනුව animals ලා categorize කරන්න පුළුවන්. Color එක අනුව, shape එක අනුව, appendages ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙන අවයව අනුව අපිට animals ලව වර්ගීකරණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. Then animals based on feeding mechanism. Feeding mechanism කියලා කියන්නේ ආහාර ගන්න ආකාරය අනුව. Feeding mechanism. Chew and swallow. Chew කියලා කියන්නේ හපලා කනවා. Swallow කියලා කියන්නේ ගිලිනවා. Right? Chew කියලා කියන්නේ ආහාර අඹරමින් හපලා කනවා කියන එකයි. Swallow කියලා කියන්නේ ආහාර ගිලිනවා. So there are animals who can chew and swallow. And there are animals who can swallow without chewing. හපන්නේ නැතුව ආහාර ද්‍රව්‍ය පොඩි කරන්නේ නැතුව එකපාරට ගිලින්න පුළුවන් animals ලා ඉන්නවා like snakes. Then there are some animals who can chew. Hapala kana animals la innawa. Then there are animals who can suck. Urabona animals la innawa. Like mosquitoes. Okay. Then let's have a look at one activity to check which can be done to check the germination and growth of a seed. Germination කියලා කියන්නේ ව්‍යාප්තිය and growth වැඩිම වර්ධනය of a seed. Right? So බීජයක ව්‍යාප්ත වීම සහ වර්ධනය බලන්න තමයි මේ activity එක කරන්නේ. So for this one you can take green gram seeds. මුං බීජ කීපයක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. මුං යට කීපයක් අරගෙන you should take yogurt cups with wet soil. තෙත පස් අරගන්න ඕනේ wet soil, and you can take a measuring tape. So what should you do first? You should soak the seeds in water 1 day. Soak කියලා කියන්නේ අපි soak කියලා කියන්නේ පෙගෙන්න අරිනවා. Soak කරනවා. Soak the seeds. අපි ඉස්සලම බීජ පෙගෙන්න අරිනවා වතුර තුල එක දවසක් විතර. Soak the seeds in water 1 day. Then plant the seeds in yogurt cups in wet soil. You should have wet soil inside the yogurt, and you can plant seeds in the yogurt cup. Then you should make holes at the bottom of the yogurt cup. What should you do? You should make holes at the bottom of the yogurt cup. And when the seeds are germinated, may bija vyapta venakota, you should measure the height. You can measure the height. Maninna puluwan apita usa pramane. Then there's another activity which you can do in order to check whether exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. What do you mean by exhaled air? අපි ප්‍රශ්වාස වාතය. අපි පිට කරන වාතයට අපි කියනවා exhaled air කියලා. Right? So, in order to check whether exhaled air contains carbon dioxide, you need a straw, a test tube, and colorless lime water. පාටක් නැති දෙහි යුෂ. Put colorless lime water into a test tube. Test tube එකකට colorless lime water ටිකක් ගන්නවා. Then bubble exhaled air. අපි straw එක හරහා අපි වාතය අතුල් කරනවා test tube එකට. So bubble exhaled air. Then what can you see? You can see lime water change its color to off-white. So the color of lime water gets changed into off-white.